Raghunath Das Goswami story in Panihati. This is the same place again. Nityananda Prabhu was only there. But by his capacity, he invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there, and both of them were playing around. Only few people, the close associates only could perceive that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. Other devotees could not feel that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. So in that way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come there and everybody enjoyed the association. Then Nityananda Prabhu, from there, he made everybody, all the people in that area, devotees, even from children to elderly people. He gave mercy of Krishna Prema to all of them. From there, after a few days, he went to Shantipur. He met with Advaita Acharya. Both of them had nice conversations and discussions about Krishna Tattva. From there, feeling separation from Mother Sachi, he went to Mayapur. And he went and stayed in Sachi Devi's house and served her and took prasadam from her. So one day, he stayed in the house of Hiranya Pandita, a great devotee, who is simple at heart, very poor, but very rich in Krishna Bhakti. Even though many associates were there, Lord Nityananda thought he is the best personality, so he stayed in his house. So there was some other devotee who wanted to decorate the Lord with all the golden ornaments. So he had made very beautiful, costliest, richest ornaments and decorated Lord Nityananda. And Nityananda was also wearing these ornaments and walking on the road. So, and he was going house to house and encouraging people to chant the holy name. So requesting people to chant the name of the Lord and engage them into devotees. So there was one Brahmana who was by birth a Brahmana, but being in the association of bad people, he became a dacoit. He was a leader of dacoits. He is very sinful and he is very cunning. We know all the dacoits, how they try to plan, how they try to cheat, even up to the point of murder. They are ready to do all sinful activities. So he saw Nityananda Prabhu and he saw all the jewelry. Then he thought, what am I doing? Every day going around for small things. If I can loot this one person, our life is done. So he started following Nityananda Prabhu. He started observing Nityananda Prabhu, where and all he is going, what time he will be where he will be sleeping. Like he started making a full analysis, full chart, how to rob Nityananda Prabhu. So he went and informed all his associates, there is whole life I have been struggling hard. How long we will struggle hard? Our days of good fortune are coming. I have seen one person. So if you just loot him, our life is done. We did not work for the entire life. So all the associates also became very enthusiastic. So they all decided, so and so day, we will go and attack Nityananda Prabhu and we will steal away all his jewelry. And Nityananda Prabhu, we know, he is Supreme Lord, the first expansion of Lord Krishna, Baladeva. So he could understand the mood of these dacoits. So he wanted to play around with these people. Okay, you wanted to loot? Okay, come, I will show you what is my capacity. So first night all of them went. They sent one spy, go and see what is happening there. So the spy went there. So Nityananda Prabhu is eating prasadam. All the devotees were chanting and they were all in ecstasy. And they were all dancing and chanting, and you know how the kirtan means. So this spy came back and said, I see Nityananda Prabhu was eating, but all the other people are like sentimentalists. They are chanting, dancing, rolling on the ground. Somebody are crying. So like that he was explaining the situation, because outside people, they can't understand what is bhakti, what is ecstasy. So they were thinking, okay, let us wait for some more time. So everybody will sleep. So this ecstasy will go on for a few minutes, and once their sentimentalism is down, they'll all sleep. So they are waiting, and Nityananda Prabhu had desired, by the will of Nityananda Prabhu, all of them fell asleep. And everybody sleep, and early morning when they woke up, it is already like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. The crows were making sounds and sun was there in the sky. Then everybody immediately hid their weapons and they ran away from that place. Then everybody started blaming each other. You are the cause, you slept off, because of you I slept off. Then they started blaming each other. Then Nityananda Prabhu, that dacoit, the leader said, let us stop quarreling. I could understand the reason why we are sleeping. We had gone there without worshipping Mother Chandi, Mother Durga. That is the problem. So tonight we will worship her very nicely, we will take her blessings and we will be able to conquer the situation. They don't know. Mother Durga is a servant of Lord Krishna and all the Vishnu Tattvas. So they all nicely worshipped Mother Durga with wine and meat and other things and all. And they all got ready. And when they went near the house of Nityananda Prabhu, they saw huge personalities, double the size of human beings. We are average 6 feet, they are all like 12 feet height. And each one is holding unlimited weapons. And their personalities were walking like, the professional guards. The hefty personalities like, WW builders. Something like that, when they walk that majestic way. The seeing itself, these people frightened. Where did these people come from? I have never seen these people in our life. How did these people, where are they? Each person can immediately smash with his hand 100 people there. They were ready to, capable to smash 100 people. So where did all these people, they were wondering, who are these people? Where did they come from? Then that leader was thinking, maybe some rich influential person has sent his army to guard Nityananda Prabhu, or Nityananda Prabhu could feel, because everybody were thinking he is very wise man, so he could have deputed these people, or the king himself would have sent all these people for guarding Nityananda Prabhu. Then they all vanished from there, because seeing that personality, they all vanished. They were thinking, let us wait for one more opportunity. After 10 days, they came there again, but this time, when they came there, it was Amavasya, almost like dead night. When they came there, they all fell down in pits. Each one fell down in different pits, and it is said, they all became blind. They could not, because they are already materially blind. So spiritually blind, they became materially blind also. Then they fell into various situations and they started crying out of agony and fear. Some fell into a ditch and were bitten by leeches, mosquitoes and bees. Others fell into a heap of garbage and were stung with swarms of scorpions. And others fell on thorns which pierced their bodies so they could not move, while others fell into a hole and break their bodily limbs. So all different people, different experience. And finally, Indra, seeing the situation, he had sent a severe cyclone, heavy storms. So physical battering is there from down, and from top heavy rain was falling. And they were all pleading for their life, survive. बच गया तो जिंदा है तो बस है, ये पैसा नहीं चाहिए, ये ज्वेलरी नहीं चाहिए. That almost came to that situation. At that particular point, when they were experiencing this extreme pain, there was a change of heart in that dacoit. He thought all these things is possible only because of Nityananda Prabhu, because I heard about Nityananda Prabhu. So then he thought, there is who can give shelter at this particular point? Only Nityananda Prabhu can give shelter. I may die or I may alive. That is secondary situation. My only wish, I wanted to become a servant of Nityananda Prabhu and serve for my whole life. But as soon as this sincere prayer was observed by Nityananda Prabhu, so he gave them the eyesight and he reduced the torture what they were going through. The next day morning, he immediately went to Nityananda Prabhu, fell down at his feet, and he had explained to him all the events which had transpired. And he took shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu gave assurance, if you don't practice this sinful life further, I assure you of liberating you from this. And Nityananda Prabhu, as soon as he touched him, that man came back to ecstasy, and he had experienced what is spiritual touch. So, and by his association, all the other dacoits in that entire area became devotees.